Conquerors, warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front Seven Rush Show. I'm Ben Sam, got my superstar producer, big time, Bijan Kelly.
What's going on?
What's good, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. And how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Um, yeah, I'm good. Just trying to work some things out. Listen, man, I don't really do. Have you and I'm saying this with all due respect. I'm saying this before I thought about it,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna ask anyway since I'm in. I mean,
you're in.
you do you pay a light bill?
Um, I actually split the light bill here where I'm staying. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you okay. Well, my thing is that, bro, with the heat the way it is, the
Yeah.
light bills have gone up
Oh my gosh.
tremendously,
Yes, they
man.
have. Yeah, yeah. For this two-story, the light bill is in the 300s right now.
Man, it's crazy, bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I have four light, I think for 3 or 4 light bills that I'm paying, and
Wow. Wow. Hey. Yeah.
it's yeah, it's up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's up there, man. Wow. All I can say is wow. I mean, when
Big
you
wow.
when you think you know of things that's going on, and then out of the blue, here comes the super increase on the light bills,
Yeah.
which is of course something that you have to have. You cannot not have it. You got to
Yeah.
have it.
You have to. And it's wild that we have to run the AC. Like you have to run the AC. You can't just, oh nah, I don't want to run the AC,
No
you
way.
know, because
There's no
apparently
way.
there's mold, and then of course, before you even get into that, there's just living. there's there's if you want to live,
Right. If you literally want to live, keep breathing. It's
literally, yeah,
man, I was just I seen it earlier, and I was just like thinking about it. I'm like, man, and apparently it's everybody because of
mm.
you know it being so hot out.
I would hate to see what the light bill is at the apartment I used to have. Because on a normal basis, that light bill was three something.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was. I think they were doing something where like I don't know how they were charging us. If it was the we were paying for the whole complex, or if they just had bad electricity, which is probably true. They're probably just wasting energy somewhere. But man, I had a little two-bedroom apartment, and it was in the 300s for the light bill,
That's crazy, man.
and it wasn't a nice apartment.
Right,
You've been
right,
there. You were there.
yeah,
It wasn't a nice apartment. Yeah, when I took over that apartment, no,
$300, man. I
mm-hmm.
mean, and that's on the low end actually. Some of them are in the 600-700 range.
Whoa, for a light bill. Wow. I never
Yeah,
would have thought.
right, right.
Jeez,
It's bad. It's
that
bad.
is kind of crazy.
It's bad. What's up, me forever?
Got to
Jimbo.
think of some
What's up, bro?
alternative power sources like solar power.
Yeah, but it's it costs quite a bit to even get in that.
I don't know, there's a lot of rebates or whatever they call them or something. There's a lot of deals with that. Like switching over to solar power.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Well, it
Deals
might
with
be
that.
something to look into then, man, because this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous, man.
I have a friend that does the solar panels. He works. I don't know if he still does it, but he was doing it for, I mean, a year or two. So he
Right.
probably still does it because it's good money. Um, but yeah, he got solar panels and he got like a little power thing. So I don't think I don't think it's that much. I don't think he just wastes his money.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in the market for that right now. Um, so yeah, another thing on a good note, depends on how you look at it. The kids that started school,
Yep.
um, they showing lots of videos
Mm-mm.
on first time school goers.
First time schoolgoers.
Yeah, like little cats, man.
Four
Pre-K
year
just
olds.
starting. Yeah,
Oh,
just starting. What is it? 4 or 5? They just
yeah,
starting
probably
pre-K.
three. Probably three.
Yeah, I think that's a bit young.
That's too young.
I don't think they going to school.
Pre-K
Pre-K got to be 4.
4. Okay, well, probably
Yeah.
4.
Um,
You would know. I
I think it's 4.
don't know.
I'm sure me forever will know. What is pre-K? 4 or 5? I think kindergarten is 5. But anyway, so they got tons of videos, man, and the kids, um, one of the videos is about how they take them in and they have to leave them, and the kids are not ready to be left yet. And I mean, they just, just one little kid told his mama, man, he say, this ain't my school. She was like, yeah, you gonna stay
this
at the
this
school?
ain't my school.
Yeah. He might have said not, damn, I ain't know we was in English class.
No, no, no,
But
no. We're not. But it's just funny for a kid to say that. This ain't my school. This not my school.
well,
It's
he was
funny for a
just
kid to
saying,
say that.
hey, I ain't trying to stay here. So
This
anyway, there was her, the teacher. Looked like he might have had an older sister there, or somebody else was there. And they was,
what?
of course, filming him because it's what they do.
Yeah.
And the little cat, man, he said, I'm gonna cry.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did, man. He told, hey, look, I'm gonna cry.
What kind of? I'm shocked for the second time.
And
How is
he's
this kid going? I mean, I'm imagining like a 3, 4 year old saying this.
yeah. Yeah, it'd be about 4. Dressed to the Tito. He was school ready, boy.
He said, "I'm gonna
And
cry. It's not my school. I'm gonna cry. This ain't my school. I'm gonna cry."
he asked for somebody, which I guess maybe a brother, whoever, but he was across the hall.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what grade he might have been in, but he was like, "I'm gonna go over with whoever, Bijan." And the mom was like, "No, you can't go over there," And the
This
teacher
year,
was like, "We may go over there and visit him later." I'm listening to how the teacher's maneuvering, which is
yeah,
great. She's like, and she's telling mom, you just gotta go. He gonna be all right.
just
He's
gotta
gotta
go.
go. So the little cat, man, he sat down and he started out real soft with the face. And I'm looking at him like, dang, man, I feel sorry for I want to go get him, man. And,
Oh man.
and he was like, I mean, before she get out the door, you could hear him and you could see him. He was letting it get out. Uh,
Give it an hour. He'll be okay.
yeah, that's how it is, man. It's just always one of them things when your
Yeah.
kid is first time getting ready to go to school,
Yeah.
and gonna have to be left, and it typically take them. I don't know what, Jimmy, maybe a week or so, and they be like, we can't wait to go to school. Got a new partner at school, and
I mean, they do is nap, play with Play-Doh, uh draw, color.
right,
So they better be excited to go because
right,
the next year they gonna have to take a test.
yeah. Me forever said, solar is good in the summertime, but it's more expensive during the winter when the sun isn't out as much. Hmm. Yeah, and she said pre-K is 4 and 5. What's up, Sam? So yeah, man, it's but I've been watching, checking out a lot. They've been having a lot of those videos, man. Because this is everybody's filming everything.
I haven't seen any of those. I
Kid
want
can't
to.
even cry, man, without being on camera.
I need to see. I need to see some of those now. But yeah, I mean, I live right next to a school, so
Mm,
yeah. All I think about when you say school started is traffic in the morning.
right.
But that's a nice side of it that I haven't seen. So I'm gonna look that up.
And
That'd
I
be
get,
awesome.
it's always cool because you have different kids, man, with different personalities
Mm.
that they develop early. And like my granddaughter, I mean, she was a straight beast with it. I mean, no nothing. She was good. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm.
mean, she's just one of them kids that I'm just gonna blend wherever I go. It
This where
ain't
I'm at. Okay.
this where I'm at. Let's get it on. I'm excited. Let's make it happen. However we gonna do it, let's do it.
How do you? What do you think is the? Because I'm most likely will have kids. What do you think is the best way to prepare a kid for that? Like leave them at the family's houses or something up to that point? Like
I don't I don't I don't know, man. I would think just
drop them
depending
off in the
on
middle of a mall?
if they have siblings close to the age, maybe a year or two, 2 or 3 years apart, where they can kind of know that okay, my sister is here. Get bigger sister though. I almost walk her to the class, walk the little brother to class, or vice versa, or whatever. Um, get the big sister or the big brother to kind of, you know, and I guess if you don't have
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in your pocket and it's just you and the kid, basically what I've learned or what I've always heard and been told and saw, you just gotta leave them, man. I mean, you just gotta leave
No,
them.
I want them to be good, like you said. Your little
Oh,
niece
you
or
talking
whoever.
about when
Uh,
how do you prepare them? I
yeah.
don't know if it's a way to prepare them.
What lifestyle did she have? I want to give my kid the
Her per,
lifestyle.
I don't think it was that. I think her personality was just
Okay.
nothing. I mean, this is a little kid, man, that was like in elementary school and wanted to ride the biggest roller coaster she could find.
Dang.
Just a beast with it, man.
Dang.
She ride horses now, and she's
Oh,
barely
wow.
in middle school, man. Typically,
Fearless.
yeah, she's just fearless. No shake about her at all. She just
That's
whatever
good.
you got for her, let's get
Yeah. Wow.
it. Let's
Wow.
get it. She's something else, man.
Wow.
Um, me was in my middle kid was not having it either. Her first day of school, she cried for a good 2 hours. See,
I guess
your
the
kid
teacher
crying
told her to
2 hours. Then she said, "You start by playing school at home first."
eh, playing school at home. Man, I want to
Yeah, I don't
do
know about that because I mean,
that. Doesn't sound
that's
real
a
enough.
whole different animal when you've been left. I mean, school is school, but
Yeah.
when you been left somewhere else, that's what the cries about. It ain't about
Hmm.
because I'm at school. Hell,
Hmm.
you can leave them at McDonald's and they don't know nobody. They gonna cry.
Yeah.
If they know they
Oh,
being left.
that's a good idea. When they get to walking one and they get to mumbling at two, take them to social things where I can like be on the other side of a glass or something. It's just a bunch of kids in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that may be something. Yeah, you something, man. But that's always a tear jerker though when the kid's not ready.
Oh, it got you?
No, 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 no. No, I'm saying when you in that, like when you what you gonna witness, because you gonna have to walk in there with
Oh,
your
it's
little
oh, it's a
daughter.
tearjerker for me. It wasn't for you.
When no, I don't think cause my son wasn't that dude, man. He was cool.
Oh, okay, okay.
And that's the last kid I went to. You
You
know what
you
I'm
think you
saying?
would have shed a tear too if he would have?
I probably would I'd have held it together. I got in the car, I'd probably had to slap myself in the face a couple times. Man, get yourself together. You know what I
He'll be
mean?
okay.
Yeah. But no, my son was straight, man. He was, I mean, taking pictures on his first day, grinning and smiling, and
Okay, okay.
I mean,
Excited.
it's just some kids, man. That I don't know. I don't know. Me, Val, what you think? What type of kid do you think is the one who is the one who crying? Because you got so many of them that don't. They just be ready. They look at mom and them and be like waving bye. You know. Uh, she said you teach them to sit and then you tell them I'm your teacher and not your mommy right now.
You gonna give that kid some
And when
problems.
you go to school, you have to do what you're told. BJ, she sounds like she's done it, man. So
I
you gotta
mean, I
stop
mean, she
laughing.
she probably has, most likely, but it just sounds crazy. I don't think a 3-year-old could even comprehend that. Like,
You can take them to the library and put them in the reading center while you walk around. Okay.
ah, mm,
Right.
ah, mm.
Yeah.
Depends on the library.
Yeah, and then exactly,
Yeah,
and when are you doing it at 3?
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, because
yeah.
4 is. I mean, the next year at 4 is on,
Yeah, like
or
I wanna
5.
wanna put them in a little fenced area, not an
Mm,
open area.
right. I mean, because if I'm at the library at 3, I call myself reading a, see pug run, dog, cat, whatever. I'm looking around. I don't see my mama. I'm turning. Hey man, look here. I'm setting the book down. Mama. And I mean, first I'm just walking and I mean, looking and I won't see her. Then I mean, I'm gonna cry, and then the next thing I'm hollering, "Mama!" And if I don't hear her, now sure enough, I mean, first grown up I see. Hopefully it's the librarian and not somebody in a van with a van outside. You know what I mean?
Ah, man,
Yeah, man.
you really recreated. You made me remember what it felt like to kind of look up and be like, like, "Mama, Daddy,
Yeah, yeah,
where
yeah,
you where you at?"
yeah. Where y'all at? What's going on? You know,
Man,
what's
man,
going on?
especially that call, "Mama,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mama."
Yeah, because you just looking for her. She may just stepped around the corner. Or maybe she just went to the bathroom and I ain't heard her tell me what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Then when you go to the next aisle, you still don't see no
At
parts
first, it's
of it.
just a little playful, like, I find her. Then it
Yeah,
just seems like she gone.
she done left me. She left me. She don't want me no more.
I don't know where I am.
Right. I'm in this big ass library. I don't see nothing but books and
She ain't coming
shelves,
back.
and nobody ain't talking to me. Let
Yeah.
me cry, get some attention. Yeah.
Oh man, face
But
get
yeah,
hot, tears start flowing.
yeah. By the time you get good and into it, here she come around the corner. I just went out to the car. Cuss her ass out.
Nah,
Yeah, man. But it's
not
yeah,
even
it's
mad, just so grateful. Just like when she come back, just
yeah,
grateful that she's
yeah,
back. Like, oh, hey,
hmm
hug me.
yeah, yeah. I ain't taking my eyes off your ass. I ain't reading this book no more. You
Yeah,
forget that.
yeah. So you can leave again? No.
Right. Yeah. I ain't falling for that twice. And
No.
so, and then the other thing, man, and I don't know how I feel about this one, man. But they was doing a lot of when dad drops the kid off by himself. And um, they had a couple of them they were making fun of dad because they told him to go buy some school clothes. And, the mom came back and poured all the clothes out on the porch where he was sitting at because he had old cheap shoes from Walmart and, you know, too big of a shirt, stuff like that. I think it might have been a joke, but it was a
School
trip.
clothes for the kid?
School clothes for the kid, and
Oh,
it's what is this? What is it? Why would you buy this? Why would
yeah,
you look at your tennis shoes? Look at his
it's
tennis shoes.
probably
You
probably a
got the
joke.
kid standing there because it's a bigger boy. He asked him, you would you wear these? And the boy, no, no, no. I mean, but they find the shoe with the Velcro on the top. You know what I mean? And
Have you I know there's one kid on social media. He I don't know if you remember him. You followed his account, and he he was like in the country, and he was like working, like he would like mow the lawn if he
yeah,
could, and like,
Country Boy Ryan.
okay, country boy Ryan.
Mhm.
He does he have any videos of him starting
I
school?
hadn't seen no videos of Ryan. You know what? Not this year. He had something last year, and yeah, he had something last year where his mom or whoever just filmed him with his backpack and stuff. He was on his way to school. Of course, he walked to school. You know,
Oh,
uh, I'm gonna have to see, man. I ain't seen no old country boy Ryan in a
mm,
minute. She ain't putting nothing up there. It's typically be his mama. I think she the
right.
only one with that. The rest of them, the dad and granddad, they ain't about them games, man. We got work to do.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I'm gonna have to see. But yeah, he that kid probably gonna be one of those kids, man, who a hell of a athlete and just has no interest in it.
Man.
Yeah,
Just big.
yeah, and he probably will never have any interest in it because he just loved being a farmer. He loves that. You can tell by how he be doing what he doing, man. He loves farming.
Man.
Yeah, he won't be just like his granddad and his daddy and his uncle. That's all he talk about. And
Well,
when he describes something, you can hear the passion coming out of his voice. You know what I'm saying?
I mean that I think that speaks a lot about the people raising him. Says they don't complain a lot. They
Hmm.
don't make it seem like it's a chore or it's just work. Like
This is just what we
that.
got to do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think, I mean, their stuff is big enough. They probably got some kind of business. You know what I mean? Because they got a lot of property out there just from the videos. Bunch of cattle and you know, and I mean, he just imagine being a kid. Cause I had that living, but I didn't have that area. Just I mean, he got acreage just to run around and
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
just
that's different. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I kind of envy him because, you know, the world is so large as a kid, but being able to explore
yeah,
that versus like seeing it all from like a screen or a tablet or something. It's like your
right.
world can become very small, and then you're not even interested in what's around you. But like
Hmm.
being interested in what's around you and being able to just go all around it and stuff and be safe,
Hmm.
because it's not like you're wandering a city, you know,
Right.
going down, across streets and stuff. So yeah, he gets to, go mess in the barn, go mess in the kitchen, go, down in the market or whatever, store or whatever with this, people and play in an old
Why the
truck.
hell you use all these country words, man? You know what I
What?
mean?
What?
The barn and go mess in the kitchen and go down to the market.
I mean,
Why
what?
the hell can't we go to the store, man? Get in the car,
I
go
don't.
to the store.
Hey, I'm thinking
You need to maybe get you up in the truck. Why you gotta have a truck, man? You know what I mean?
because they do, and they probably do have a market. Why are you messing? I'm sure they got a market. I'm
Well, who
sure
the
they got a
hell do
barn.
you call? Do you go and say, hey, y'all want anything from the market?
Yeah, the
You've
local.
never used that, man.
No, no,
You've
no.
never
I don't.
used
I'm
that.
not in the country.
That's what I'm saying. Why you call it?
Cause, cause,
Why you demon market for country? We
cause I'm
call it
pretty.
store, man. We don't call no damn
No, no,
market.
no, no, no. You're going to the store if you're going to like HEB, right?
Yeah, we have grocery stores in the
Yeah,
country.
no, yeah, of course. But then you have markets too, don't you?
I don't even know what the hell a market is at this
Oh
point.
man, y'all
What
don't
the
have
hell is a
markets?
market
Oh
versus a
man.
store?
I'm thinking like, it's where all the local like fresh stuff goes. No? All the local fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh. No. No. That just
Like a
goes to the
fruit
store?
stand?
No, not a fruit
I
stand, but a
mean,
place where they all like go. It's a small market. No?
like a meat market. I mean, there are meat markets here. They just sell meat and they call it a meat market. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, but not inside of a building.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Outside. Okay. All right. So y'all do have markets.
I guess, man. I was just trying to figure out what you was calling the market. I'm thinking you calling like we don't have a HEB. Where he live is not a HEB or
I'm sure
a
there
Kroger
is.
or a Randall's or a Brookshire or something like that.
I'm sure there is 20 miles away from him. Wait, what about the barn? He can't have a barn? Is there a modern word for that?
Nah, he probably got I mean, guess it's a barn where they keep hay and probably got livestock and
I
stuff
wasn't that
like
far
that.
off. I wasn't that far off.
I mean, I was just kind of tripping on how you was just throwing out all these country words. You know what I mean?
I mean, I am in Texas.
Right.
I know about the steeds, a house. I know about the market. I know about the barn,
Mm,
pigs, cows, chickens. Yeah, cattle.
man.
Yeah,
And one
yeah.
thing about that kid, man, he could not he could go anywhere 9 times out of 10 and survive.
Hmm. Yeah,
His survival skills, I'm willing to bet, is through the roof, man.
yeah.
Just his willingness to, be in whatever situation he's in and be able to come out of it okay, and probably helping other people, what I'm saying, other kids while he's there,
Right.
you know. So, I mean, that little kid got some great skills, like you said. Who's ever raising him? Yeah. I mean,
Doing
you
a
just
great
hear
job.
how he talks. It's no foolishness. It's no ratchet crap. It's no
Nope.
cursing.
Nope.
He's very respectful to his elders.
Yep.
Then when he talking, he's mild mannered. He's, you know, well, I got to get this done. I got to get it done.
I
You know.
gotta go to the market.
Listen, man. Uh, to for anything to be successful, man, when it comes to you and your lady, man, you have to learn each other, right?
Right.
So, you find out so many people that get hooked up in certain situations or become a couple or whatever, they don't know each other. And then what's sad about it, a lot of times, they be consumed with something else like money or looks or something like that, that they don't even get a chance to get to know each other
Yeah.
until later on. And then once they do, they either be a good thing or they find out they only like who the other person is.
Right.
You
Ugh.
feel me?
Yeah. All that other stuff fades, and that person's still there, and then it really looking deeper
Right.
at who are you?
Exactly, man. So it's and this girl was talking on the video earlier, and she was saying, man, you have to get to learn. She was actually talking to the guys, and she was telling these guys, you have to learn who you're dealing with, and then you have to teach them. Now, check this out. She said, you have to teach me how to deal with you. That's a big deal. She
I
said what she
actually get
said.
that.
She said, you have to teach me how to deal with you.
I get that.
And I guess, and I just kind of went on from that point, but I'm assuming she's saying, once you teach me how to deal with you, then I'll decide if I want to deal with you that way, where it's easy,
Mm-hmm.
or if I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but basically, when she said that, I totally agree with her, man. Because nobody comes into anything knowing how to treat somebody. You
Right.
know, I think you get consumed with just feeling like I'm just a cool person, and what I do is enough.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, um, everybody looks at that differently. Looks at how they want to be treated differently. You know what I'm saying? What one may care about, another may not even care about. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I I guess that's something that you really have to. And then if you be with somebody long enough, man, and take the time to listen, this is another big problem. So many people, and this is a sad deal, man. But so many people, man, don't know how to be quiet to listen.
Yeah.
Literally don't know how to have a conversation with somebody else. So we having a conversation, like
Mm-hmm.
when me and you have a conversation about what we talking about, the topics or whatever. Even if I overstep, and even if you overstep, I've heard you. We know how to yield to the other one.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm saying.
Yeah,
And sometimes we'll trip and be like, "Excuse me, man, go ahead. What you say?" You know, some people can't do that with the opposite sex, man.
just gotta talk over them, huh?
You could be right in the middle of your explanation about, yeah. And so then, the when they was at work, I was telling them, and they'll jump right in, man. I ain't finished telling you what I'm trying to tell you.
Not to expose her, but my mom did that to me the other day. She does that, but I don't think it's what you're talking about of like just because it's opposite sex. I think she's just like
I
trying
think
to,
a lot of times it's
she was gun ho.
not personal, it's being overly
Right,
anxious.
right over. Yeah, right.
But it can be, they can slide off in a little not necessarily disrespectful, but a little rude. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It can be a little rude, especially when
yeah,
I got something on me that's I'm passionate about.
yeah,
I'm excited. Let me tell you what I'm telling you.
yeah,
When I finish, then you can pick it up from there.
yeah,
But if you shut me down before I give you the punchline, you know what I mean? Then a lot of people like myself, at that point, I'm shutting it down. Because now
right.
you done ruined my
Yeah,
whole story,
I'm not
man. You
about
know
to
what I'm saying?
repeat it.
No. And I'm not going to finish it off where I ended because now you done messed up the flow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You did? So, um, there's a lot of people. Well, I hope low enough. Well, it's quite a few people, man, who just don't know. And those kind of things, man, you just have to put the work in. If you want to do better with that, and you want to, if you find yourself, first of all, you have to be able to accept the criticism and understand this ain't personal. Because somebody gonna tell you, damn, can you wait and let me finish? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the first step, accepting that and knowing that, then saying, hey, you know what, you're right, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, go ahead, finish. I'm sorry. And then start working on, I gotta stop doing that.
Now you gotta be a real piece of work where people are telling you, "Hey, you're interrupting me," and you still don't care.
Then that's when it gets disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because when you somebody's constantly telling you and making the point to, hey, babe, hold on, let me finish. Whatever. And on and on and on. Then yeah, you get to the point where
Mm-hmm.
like, what you talking about ain't listen to what I'm saying. What the hell
Exactly.
you talking about? That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? So it's that's just one of them things, man, that you know, all of that falls in, the preliminary process of getting to know and learning these people. You have to first get all that established first
Yeah.
before you can even start preparing yourself to learn about somebody. You got to be able to communicate with them. A
Got
lot
to.
of talk, yeah, yeah.
Got to. Yeah,
So
I
it's
like what she said. I like what she said about he has to teach her how to deal with him or how to treat him.
right,
Yeah, cuz I do think a woman would come into the relationship and just, kind of treat you based off of the other man that she's met in her life,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And that could be any. She could have had good experiences, bad experiences. So yeah, and then it's like you got to kind of retrain that whatever it is cuz it's not going to be you. It's not going to be accurate, but she's going
right,
to try and put this like blanket, over
yeah.
it all.
And we don't, I don't want to. It's not just the women.
Mm.
Men are the same, man. A lot of men go into something and they just used to, how they treat, you know, all women the same,
Yeah.
or um, because of how they last thing ended, or fill it out or whatever. They're not giving anybody else a fair shake.
Mm.
So it's on both sides, man. It's on both sides, and I'm pretty sure a lot of guys and a lot of gals both have lost some good things, man, because of that.
Oh man, I bet.
Didn't know how to get out of their own way, and damn, until it's gone, then be like, man, you know what, that guy, that wasn't that bad, man. She did do this and this and this and this. Damn, I was tripping because you know what I'm saying? She
Right.
bought too many shoes. Damn,
Right. Just
what am I tripping on?
yeah, really like honing in, like really getting this I don't know what you call it, like, oh, tunnel vision. Really getting like
Mhm.
tunnel vision on
Yeah,
something that's not that important.
right.
And then as you get older, you're like, man, the things that I care about now.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
She
Damn,
really had those
she really had him.
traits.
She
Yeah.
really had him, man. And then a lot of times it takes for you to, somebody else to come in the mix, and you be like, damn, I guess it wasn't that bad. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a lot. There's a lot to learn, man. You just saying it's not just making a sandwich and being through with it. There's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to toast the bread. You gotta know how to put the butter on there, man. How to put the mayo on there and
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I'm talking about? How to
Yeah.
cut the onions up.
Yeah.
You know, it's
And if you think about that and try and apply that to a person, that's you really taking the time to learn them.
yeah. But I think
Yeah.
that's important.
Yeah.
If you want stuff to work, now I guess if you don't really care, then you don't. But if you
Hmm.
want it to work, then you take that time, man, and you learn. And I mean, it may take longer than but I think it won't take too long. People will show you who they are in no time.
Yes.
Even if they good actors or actresses, eventually they'll show you who they are.
Yeah.
And at that point you can try to have a conversation if you want to make it work, or you can just go ahead and throw the towel in.
KO. TKO.
Depending on how much conversation you have. Because if the conversation goes, you talking about the same thing 5 times, you might want to keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at that point, that ain't what you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having that conversation over and over and over.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's not what you thought, man. It's
Not
not what you
what
thought.
shit out. But I mean, then again, that could also be quitting too early, you know,
Yeah.
because they could also just be that kind of person where it's like they are in their head and they got tunnel vision on something, and so it's like you're bringing this up to them that they're not all the way ready or prepared to uh change
Yeah.
or go deeper on. um yeah.
Yeah. I get you,
Yeah.
man. I get you. So yeah, I respected that her topic, man. You have to get to learn who you're dealing with, and then you have to teach people how to deal with how you have to allow people show people how to teach how to deal with you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? 'Cause a lot of people they don't know. You have to tell them, hey, just give them little hints, and good. That's good. I ain't with this or whatever. It ain't hard to do. It's not hard to do at all, man.
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, I see what you put up there. I forgot I sent you this, man. The video, the white girl. Now,
Oh.
this is one of the things, man. This is just a little crazy da 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 in the middle of something. But so, just to explain this really quick, so the white gal gets arrested, man, for being on video having sex with the dog, man. Now, you know, a lot of the, a lot of my people have, started doing a couple of little white things, but I'm yet to see anybody doing something with it. It's gonna get them in trouble for, being inappropriate with an animal.
Mhm.
That's some
Oh.
that's some
Oh.
some
I
some
hear you.
mess right there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This is probably the first time I've ever seen this headline. but I would imagine this is something white people
Yeah,
mostly do.
yeah. So
You know,
he,
crime wise, percentage wise, messing with animals, majority white. I would think.
yeah. And the husband, the ex husband or the boyfriend, somebody, he the one turned it in. Like, man, look at this hell, man. So if you can,
so so
it
she was dating someone, and she was, hey, you might be into this too.
was
He
both of
was
their
like,
dog, man. So I
wow.
sent you the video. So play a little bit of the video if you don't mind, little
All
brother.
right, all right. Um, Here we go.
Afternoon about these accusations. I really thought that I had heard it all. I didn't believe it till I was in court watching and listening to the accusations leveled against this Taylor woman. You
Oh,
guys
that's
said it.
her at the
She's
bottom
accused
left.
of having sexual
Yes,
relations
sir.
with the family dog named Max. It's apparently all on camera.
Max.
Now she's charged with sodomy and animal abuse. Ever seen anything like this?
I have not.
You probably have not either. It all started like this.
A gentleman comes in the front desk like they do all day, every day.
Like the beginning of a bad joke that turned terrible.
She did own up to performing these acts on Max.
The Taylor man says this week he caught his ex-girlfriend Brittany McClure on home surveillance cameras at their Taylor home they still share.
In that video, it shows defendant Brittany McClure lying on the living room floor on what appears to be a mattress covered with a blanket. She then removes the blanket and calls the dog over to her.
That's Taylor PD's detective Philip Collop, who had to analyze the 6-minute video.
She starts saying good boy.
He secured charges against McClure for sodomy and animal abuse. Max is even named as the victim in his report.
Plain as day, it's his ex-girlfriend performing fellatio on the dog named Max, and her attempts to get Max to reciprocate.
Lieutenant Frank Canning, at 24 years, he's dumbfounded, says McClure confessed and even told investigators why.
Kind of a interest in a fetish, stuff that was seen on the internet.
Good news, Max was not hurt.
Yes, Max is fine. He is in the custody of his dad, Brittany's ex-boyfriend.
No contact with any animals.
The judge setting a $100,000 personal bond. McClure apparently says this is the first time she's ever done this.
I would like to think that.
Okay.
Man, this is absolutely crazy.
Max is okay.
On the internet.
Huh?
I guess she's seen it on the internet.
And she wanted to try it. Wow.
Yeah. That's horrible, bro.
I don't know her name, but I know Max's name.
Yeah, immediately obviously, yeah, bestiality is against the law. Yeah, that's it should be. It should be.
Yeah,
that's as pathetic as it can ever get.
I think that's wild. So I don't, they said a lot there. They said fellatio, they said sodomy, they said something else, another charge.
Yeah.
They said a lot there.
Wait, man.
That's dirty. That's weird. I'm sorry. The boyfriend caught it on camera. So his reaction, like, let me just look back through my security footage. Let's see what she's up to. He's at work or something, looking at it.
And man, he was like, "What the hell? I know she. What the?" Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know if you can pull that picture up on message I sent you. I mean, on text message I sent you. Now, pictures I just sent you on text message. I just want y'all to see this, man. Now, this is an NFL quarterback. This stuff is ridiculous, man. This is getting ridiculous. I saw this, man, and I was appalled, man. Jimmy, you got to see this if you ain't seen this, man. Kyler Murray, man, this dude, he got on a sports bra. He got on a sports bra, man. What the hell is going on? This dude got on a sports bra on the football field.
Yeah, Let's
Kyler Murray, man. Come on, look, bro. What is going on, man? And they put him next to the longest yard stuff.
but they were wearing cutoff shirts. He's wearing a legitimate sports bra.
He got on
And
sports bra, man.
and I mean, I want to say, not that it gives him any excuse. I want to say that that's a tank top that he cut, but that really does just look like a straight up sports bra.
It's too perfectly. You can't cut that perfect, man.
Right, because it's tight around the edges at the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That wow,
that's too
wow.
perfect, man. He got on a sports bra.
And he's just trying to stand there. I mean, no, you can't stand there any kind of way and look, man,
No, I
masculine.
mean you got on the little bitty shorts and the sports bra. Oh man, bro, you a football player, man. Come on, dude.
Well,
You a
I'm
football
I'm
player.
not gonna lie. Most football players I see during training, I feel like they're always wearing something because that's a little that I always thought, okay, that's a little, you know, feminine, but apparently some of these crop shirts are because of their equipment or something. But I see a lot of football players in cropped shirts on training fields.
But yeah, I mean,
Not this.
this is a sports bra, bro. A lot of cats, they wear they shirts right under their shoulder pads, and yeah, they will have their back out and stomach
Yeah,
out and all that crap.
yeah.
Um,
That's what I usually
but
see.
that's arrogant. That's a lot of them cats being arrogant, thinking they
Oh.
just got these, incredible bodies, and they just arrogant like that. Ball players, track athletes, man, they more arrogant cats, in
I
sports.
mean, I guess Kyler Murray thought, he's like, I got the body for it.
Kyler got on sports bra, man. He ain't got on no shirt. He had to get that out the women's section.
Maybe he felt like his pecs were moving too much while he was running. Maybe his titties were bouncing.
I don't know.
Kyler Murray. I mean, they had to. Huh?
I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Kyler Murray too, man. Like
That's what I was about to say. They had to catch him like this because they've already been talking about him a lot.
His teammates, a lot of his teammates don't respect him. He's not getting along with his teammates, and man, you can't be no pro ball player, no quarterback, man. And your players don't respect you.
And there were signs early on about his attitude and his aura of indifference.
So apparently he's got an attitude. I've heard that too.
Yeah. But you got to think about, man, this kid has never been a loser. He's never lost. So I'm talking about from little league all the way up to college. This kid has never lost. He's always been a winner. I mean,
never lost a game.
Never lost a game all the way up to he got to college. In high school, he didn't lose a game.
Wow.
Yeah. And little league, he didn't lose a game. In high school, he didn't lose a game. This kid was amazing, man. Just, the stuff he was able to do on the field. In high school, he took his team in Alvin, he took them to the state championship and won.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So now he's having to learn how to lose and to, not point fingers if he don't think it's his fault. You can't do that as a quarterback,
Well, I mean, I guess that's what you do then. You get an attitude, you wear a sports bra, and you start getting a little sass to you, start switching your hips, start walking around the locker room, talking about ends ain't ish.
Yeah.
and you try and get child support on your coach.
You're gonna have to do better, man. Because that's too much right there. That's too much. players had one of the players had to do that, take that, or somebody that was at camp or something.
Oh yeah, it was somebody there. I mean, it was probably just what, a photographer, huh? Or you think someone actually was like,
Oh
oh, look at
no,
this?
no. Somebody took that and leaked it, man. Ain't no photographer. They'll find out who it is and fire him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. They'll
They were
find
like,
out who
look
that
at this.
That one piece bathing suit on, looking all curvy and
Oh
thick.
man, here I gotta play this for you.
That one piece bathing suit on, looking all curvy and thick and 5'5". Don't you distract me, sister. Did Satan send you to carousel to distract me from my God-given responsibility? I said, I rebuke you. Put your clothes on. That one piece.
Sister? Called him sister.
Collar getting a bad name, man. He getting football players a bad name with that. He tripping.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Man, so I was talking to a friend of mine, man, and he was talking about his doing something with his son, and he was saying how his lady would kind of always get in the middle of it. And he was saying that, man, it's making it hard for me because, he knows he can go to her and then, she gonna, let him put his head or lay his head on his shoulder and, this and that and this and that. So we just having, I said, man, man, some things men just have to stay out of, and some things women just have to stay out of. You just have to stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? If it's something you don't know about or haven't ever been through and your significant other has,
yeah.
Like a woman, you have to think about if you have a baby mama and you have a daughter, or you have a wife and you have a daughter, and you proud of who your wife turned out to be, that will be enough for me to stay out of it, especially when it comes to something she has going on with my daughter.
I like how you added that part. If you're proud of who she turned out to be.
Right. Because I mean, you can't second guess somebody if you are proud of the man that you married. Do you think you got a good man? Yes. Do you think he's a good husband? Yes. Well, why are you gonna get in the way of what he's doing with your son?
Right.
Because you ultimately want your son to turn out like your man.
Right.
You would think, right?
You would think.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're proud of the man that he is, your husband is. So I think the same way about, guys, and because little girls, man, they will come to daddy, because mama probably, make it a little harder on them.
Yeah.
So they'll come to daddy, and daddy end up pretty much getting in the way.
Nope. It's funny. Something my parents did, I just remembered. I'll go to one of them, they'd be like, ask your mama. I go to the other one, like, ask your daddy. I'm like, man, what's wrong with y'all? Yeah. Like, man. I'm like, they told me to ask you.
That's something else.
But for one thing, I never saw the conflict of like one of them parenting me and then the other trying to get in the way and like say something conflicting. Like it's either if this one said this, that's what it was. If this one said this, that's what it was.
Yeah,
and
you didn't do that old witch washer stuff.
Yeah.
Your mom say one thing, and I'm just go. My dad play like I ain't talk to her.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That get your behind toe up.
Yeah. They were on the same page. So it's like,
yeah, that's good. Even if they wasn't together, they still on the same page. Hey, he came to me and said da da da. You know about this? But yeah, I already told him he couldn't go to that doggone little party he trying to go to.
I actually never experienced that. Only when they were together. When they were separate, yeah, no, I never experienced that. But yeah, that wow. If the parents separated could stick with that for their children and and do that communication, at least that bit, whether they like each other or not. That right there, man. I commend that. Wow. I
Yeah, that's a
commend that.
big deal.
Wow.
See, I didn't have that problem like you said earlier. I ain't never been through that. I've never been through that because I ain't. My mom was it, so I just had to go one plate.
Yeah.
If she said no, then that's what it was. You know, I ain't had my dad got to do nothing. Yeah, she ain't know where he was at for the most part. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? you know, he around and he really hasn't do much. Shit, it's just
Yeah. No conflict there.
you can't. You just have to. I think that's the best way to look at anything, man. When you think about, undermining somebody, your significant other, man, you got to think about, is this lady, you know, is she somebody I look up to or respect as a woman? And if then okay, then, and I guess at some point, maybe even with that, you kind of maybe can go off the deep end if you're a mom or if you're a dad and, go overboard, especially if I don't know, is mad at yourself or, whatever the case may be. I guess you still got to watch it, but if you respect the person you with and you seeing how they move, now that's one thing. If they're not moving well at that point, then you ain't gonna just let that go.
Yeah.
But if they still moving well, then yeah.
But I still think like until it gets to that point where they're just blatantly wrong or mistreating, your son or daughter, I think it's still important not to, and we talked about this, important not to do that in front of the child.
Yeah, I agree.
Have that conversation, get on one page if you
Mhm.
can, and then one of y'all.
Right. Yeah. You just kind of, that's one of them things. You can't let it go down right in the heat of the moment. You kind of gotta just let it play out,
Yeah.
and then you go revisit it and like, hey,
Yeah.
look, let me holler at you about that.
Put it on a theater. Now your kids are watching. And,
Yeah, especially when one is coming to your rescue. You know what I'm saying? They sitting there like, yeah, mama said I could go to Paris, and I want to go. My friend, my cousin want me to go, and your ass the only one don't want me to go, Dad. And so I'm going to Paris. I already got my passport and everything. It's going down.
Ooh.
And then you bring mom to the soda shop with you, and the dad thought it was just gonna be you and the daughter. And then you get there, and he was like, "I thought it was just gonna be you. Now I want mom to come." And y'all tag team together by getting them. You need to let her go to Paris. You need to take your hands off of her, and trust her. You know what I mean? And then you take your ass over there and you get taken.
Yeah, Dad, you need to, and that turns into 5 years later. Yeah, Dad, all that the mom said comes
And
out when they're like,
you go over there, and next thing you know, you in the sex trade thing. Somebody done took your ass.
didn't listen to Dad.
Ain't listen to Dad. Now he got to come find you.
Man, is that really how that started? Because that or you just ended it with taken?
That's how it started, man.
That's how it started. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how it started. Could you keep up with that?
No, I caught on at the end with the Paris sex trade, and he has to come find you. But I forgot that's how it started. I forgot all about the mom. I just remember the daughter, the dad.
No, the mom was on her side. Let her go. Stop. You gotta let her go. This is what's wrong with you. That's what's wrong with you, making the dad feel guilty.
Okay, yeah.
Like, well, I'm just not. That's just not. I'm just not. It's not safe. She's a young girl. You just you're just God. It's just about you. Ugh. I mean, she's just making faces at him and leaving him sitting there sipping the ice cream by herself. He the bad guy.
Oh man.
He finally let her go, and she get her ass over there and get somebody snatch her. Then he gotta go get her.
Gotta go get her.
Yeah.
Bet you'll listen to Liam. Is it Neeson or Liam Nelson? Liam Neeson? Me Forever. I'm sure Neeson.
Yeah,
Night. Bet you'll listen to him from now on.
Mm-hmm. So listen, bro, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I have to shut it down, man.
I could tell you're tired.
Yeah.
Whew.
I'm ripping and running, Doc. Trying to get it in.
But how's business now with the upgrade?
Business is great,
It is.
man, with the upgrade. It's literally like going from a 1996 Volkswagen Jetta to a
It just leaks oil.
2000. Yeah, it leaks oil, rains in there.
Yeah.
If it rain heavy, man, I mean you getting wet, and you know, it's the heat doesn't work, the AC doesn't work. You know, you go from that to plush seats that recline, the armrest, the AC blowing so cold you gotta put a jacket on. You know,
Turn it down.
I turn it down, man.
Oh man.
It's a
That
beautiful
sounds
thing.
awesome. That sounds awesome, man.
So
Yeah.
I've been looking for.
Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself.
Yeah,
Sure you heard that one.
I've heard it. So I just been looking for more opportunities, man. You know, just to do something else. Extra. Yeah.
Extra. Yeah.
Extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's extra. Oh
All right.
boy, excuse me. But look, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Look, everybody be safe. Watch the kids at school. Remember, school start back. You know, you got the school buses. Slow down. Stop speeding in those residential areas. It's not worth it. And yeah, just watch these kids, man.
Drive slow. We love our children.
There you go. Until Wednesday, BJ, I holla.
Jeez.